I don't know whether this has ever happened to you. It certainly happened to me a lot until I stopped it in its tracks with what I'm going to share with you now. It's a growing chronic conditions that is infecting more and more people, and it's totally curable. It's what I call chronic reversible Shabbositis. That's right, it's chronic. It's been going on for more than 3 to 6 months. It's totally reversible, and it's an inflammation of Shabbos. And it goes something like this. Whether it's Friday night meal or Shabbos morning, but you just feel totally stuffed that you actually have to lie down for a couple of hours or something like that. So that shishis comes around, forget about it. You can't even look at food. Malava Malka, not even on the radar. You just need to regroup. What's the Shabbos? You're feeling lethargic, you're feeling stuffed, you're just not motivated for anything too much. And then Sunday morning rolls around, and well, a fair amount of the time on Sunday is around negotiating, navigating this uncomfortable feeling in the belly, a lot of time spent in the bathroom. Monday beginning to turn around, Tuesday feeling better, Wednesday feeling much, much better, and then Thursday, Friday, Shabbos comes around again to repeat this chronic cycle. This chronic reversible Shabbositis can be fixed, and it really can be fixed, at least the way I approach it, is with the age-old teaching of Chazal, to begin with the end in mind. For me, when I make Havdalah, I want to feel in my body, in my mind, in my soul, new, improved, refreshed, recharged, rebooted, reconnected, alive. And this wasn't my experience for a long time. I certainly couldn't think about food, and maybe I'd go for a walk Motzei Shabbos with my wife or one of my kids or something, but not more than that. And just an uncomfortable feeling in my body, in my belly, etc. But because I connected to my outcome, beginning with my end in mind, I want Shabbos to be an opportunity to just refresh everything about me and my life. And that has that manifests itself not only in how I approach my eating, but how I approach everything on Shabbos. My davening, my learning, my connection with my wife, with my kids, with guests at the Shabbos table, to be intentional and focused that I want to leave this 24-hour sacred gift feeling fantastic. And this wasn't always the case. So there's a tool that I use, and it's called a fullometer. Just as a car has a speedometer, that here I am in the car, right? Just as a car has a speedometer that measures how fast you're going, you've got something called a fullometer. Now, there isn't an app out yet, and this is totally Shabbos friendly. And it's just an experience of how full you are from 1 to 10. 10 is stuffed, you can't even fit in a raisin. And you want to aim to leave each meal around 7 or 7.5. My father-in-law, Alav Shalom, after a wonderful Shabbos meal, always used to say, with a chuckle and a smile and on his belly, that I've had an elegant sufficiency. And I love those words, because he was never stuffed. He was just comfortable and ready to move on with the next activity, whatever that was. So one of the strategies I use is to pace myself through the meal, and every now and then just rest my hand on my belly and check in with myself. Check in with my fullometer. How am I feeling? How full am I from 1 to 10? I want to make sure, me personally, I don't get over 7.5, and that includes the starters, the dips, the soup, the fish, the dessert, whatever it has to be, that everything is paced And also drinking with a meal can throw this off completely, but I'll cover that perhaps at another time. So this is the idea, is to begin with the end in mind. So by the time you make Havdalah, you just knew and improved a better version of yourself. And this condition of chronic reversible Shabbositis could just be a thing of the past as you embrace a new and better version of yourself